You could say it's a bit nippy at the moment, and especially in regards to the country's national final I'm going to be reacting to, very much so. Roll titles.
Whoa, before this video even begins, I notice most of my viewers aren't even subscribed, so what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos, and also smash the like button for good measure. Anyway, enjoy the video!
Good morning, afternoon, evening everybody! I am Jamie Jew and welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another national final selection for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. And yes, again, it's already a country out of the two that I've done already for its particular top tiered list. I'm now actually going to be reacting to Finland's national final, UMK 2023. But again, as I've already mentioned, I've done a list for it. Excuse me. But as already mentioned, I've already done a list for it, which you can check out in the annotations over in the top left of your screen, top right of your screen even. It's left of my perspective, but right in your perspective. I've got to get that right. But yeah, without any further spiel or anything else like that, obviously, otherwise, a quick disclaimer, I have heard of these songs before, but I probably needed a little gentle reminder of what they are. So here are all of 8 songs for this year's UMK 2023 and my reactions. Here we go. And we kick off with a bit of a beat with Benjamin and Hoidamut. Very beaty. Always a flamboyant fella, isn't he? So to speak. I like this particular beat because it almost takes you back to sort of late 1990s, but it has a modern twist with it in terms of the sound style. Honestly, I could probably potentially see this being the entry already. I know it sounds brash already. We've only been like a few minutes, but I actually really like this one. I like the riff in this as well. Why is he in a greenhouse? Just do. Oh my god, the song's called Just Do Me. I didn't even know that. In terms of what I'm seeing on the subtitles. I probably should have realised, given the flamboyant nature of him, and oh my god, the lyrics. So modernistically 69, is it not? But that sort of thing does kind of work, does it not? I mean, at the end of the day, sex sells in the music industry in general. Never mind. Okay, maybe not so much Eurovision. We don't really hear that much, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was the entry. I mean, this kind of reminds me of Iceland 97, does it not? It's virtually similar to that. All you need is just like scantily clad girls to sort of complete the set. But I bet that ain't gonna happen. Given modern times, I don't think you'll be seeing scantily clad girls dancing around. Or at least just posing. It's okay. Repeating one of the verses in the bridge. Not the most ideal thing, but I still like it, anyway. Do what you gotta do. I do enjoy this one, especially the beat of it. You sort of go kind of thing in the club, don't you? That wasn't suggestive at all, was it, right at the end? Right, song number 2, Keira with No Business on the Dance Floor. Interesting that they start off like the sort of background vocals, if you like. Normally we don't see like a multiple way theme on the music video, do we? But hey, I suppose there's something different. Gotta try a little harder. Harry Potter reference, everybody. I've just realised that some of the subtitles I'm in the way of. If there's somebody you got no business on the dance floor. Yeah, I quite like this one as well. Quite like her as well. But there you go. But I don't know, this has fairly similar vibes of Israel 2021 for me. In terms of like, I don't know, I just feel it won't do as well if it was picked. It might qualify, probably would qualify, but I don't know. I just don't see it myself. I know it's got a lot of hype around it, don't get me wrong. Don't mind me if I'm slightly mesmerised by this. The trouble is though, in terms of the structure, it is very similar to a lot of songs. Repeating one of the verses in the bridge in terms of a build-up. Well, actually, it's not even a bridge, it's just more of a build-up. But for me, I think it's slightly missing something. Don't know what. Maybe they should have emphasized the instrument. Maybe they should have changed the instruments just a little bit, especially in this bit. Maybe not. Maybe like a guitar instead of like a flute or something. But then again, it's supposed to be a seductive thing. Hey, sex sells at the end of the day. Right, song 3, Kuumaa with Eurovision. I think so you pronounce it. I mean, I have no idea what they're saying. Let me get some subtitles up. Beat's actually very similar to the 80s, is it not? Because you're above all else. Oh, okay. Again, another good beat. Fairly similar to the first one, but it's more of a sort of a love kind of thing rather than all-out make love, which is probably for the best. I don't know about you. I'm not so keen on the build-up. I'm not so keen like dropping it down. I can understand why they've done it, just to sort of build emphasis on it, but if you take that bit out, it feels just quite consistent rather than sort of changing of levels, if you like, which for me is meh. Yeah. Oh. Not much variety there, but there you go. I don't know. The Gisille's, again, similar to previous ones. For me, I would definitely put this third best so far. But again, a decent effort. Definitely a decent effort. I just think it's another one of them songs that's missing something else. Whatever it is, I do not know, but it's just got the little missing something that could make it a proper standout. Again, a good song. Not a bad song whatsoever. Käärijä, song 4 with Cha Cha Cha. Which, by the way, before I say anything further else, apparently this particular song has been accused of plagiarism. I'm gonna leave it there, but just check out certain details on, like, you know, Googling it perhaps. But otherwise, I think this is a banger though. I like that little riff. Stuff we've heard before, but for some reason, given the background instruments and the type of instrument, this works. It will depend sometimes. Cha 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 cha. This is, of course, that little. I know I keep doing the bit. That kind of makes it stand out compared to the rest, especially given the background beat. It's a bit more hardcore, a bit more ruthless, a bit more anti-Eurovision, but it would work in the Eurovision Song Contest. Come on now. How could this not work? Cha 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 cha. I could definitely see this working on the Eurovision stage. Come on. Yeah, but a lot of people should be going. Definitely, come on. There goes my hair. And they change it up a little bit by actually doing proper vocals and everything. See, I like this because you got sort of like part one song in the first half and then almost a completely different one in the second half. You got from sort of like aggressive, I guess pop if you think about it, but you got some aggressive rock to like sugary pop in the second half with them both mixed together. I quite like that. And there's a lot of variety in these lyrics in the in-between bit. Probably a long bridge. Da 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 da. I don't know. Maybe this could be my favourite. And then you got a sort of aggression, like right at the end, sort of recognising it where it was. I think, given the variety and the difference and everything, I would say this is probably slightly my favourite. Slightly my favourite. Where are we now actually? So you have 4, this is 5. Alexandra with Something to Lose. Oh, isn't this yeah, I remember this. Virtually remember this now. Oh yeah, this is like a proper ballady one, isn't it? I like the fact it's a piano intro to begin with. We've obviously got a little bit kind of thing in the background just to sort of keep the emphasis on the I guess the story-driven part of it. Get you in the feels, if you like. Now, you see, for me, without the fact it's got like a bit more instruments involved, I'm not so sure this song required it. I think it would have been better just to keep it at the piano and I don't know, maybe it would have been better with just the piano and that little extra thing in the background. But you got all these other instruments that are like a kind of thing. I'm not so sure that is necessary. It kind of makes it lose its way a little bit. She performs it really well though, and it is recognisable. You got to lose, I can't do nothing, and go high. Something to lose. So you see, that's kind of recognisable and memorable. Again, repeating some of the lyrics into the bridge. Is it me, or we got a bit of a Loreen on our hands here in terms of these dance moves? I mean, I could be wrong. She could not do a Loreen in the national final, but that's all I know. See, I like the gentle touch towards the end as well. I think it's okay. I think it could have got somewhere, but for some reason it just lost its way, especially in the second verse. That's just my opinion. Song 7, I think. Is it song 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, 6 out of 7, my apologies. Portion, Boys with Sama Taivasta Katsotan. Apologies for any broken finish there. No, no, no. And then... it just goes, catches you straight at this one, doesn't it? Jesus. I'll probably be a load of pyrotechnics to begin with. I don't even know half of these lyrics. These lyrics! What is this? Dustin the Turkey all again? Or UK 2008? Oh, okay. Obviously speaking about Finland themselves now. Give me back. Okay, let's just stop. Okay, I listened to the song. Obviously, I haven't known the lyrics. This is the first time I've ever known the lyrics. And already I'm loving it. I am. I really am loving this one. Especially given the fact it's a Formula 1 reference. Another thing I really like. Nah. We can't have another Scooch. Come on, please. We cannot have another Scooch or Dustin the Turkey. We really can't. Oh my god, these lyrics. Oh yeah, there you go. Of course they mention Sweden in a positive light, don't they? Because they're right next to him. I wonder if they won't mention Russia, will they? Probably not. You know, out of the Formula 1 stuff, you could have mentioned Valtteri Bottas as well. Just Google him if you don't know him. And then you got the sort of anthem addendum. It's very anthemic. Key change. Oh, I do you know, I've only just noticed that in the back of me ear. It's like a when they mention him. Yeah, I don't. If I'm honest with you, it's a nice song and the lyrics are catchy and the na-na-nas. But please don't make this be the entry. I'd rather not this be the entry. Because there's a few better songs in this national final. I get the sentiment, but please, Finland, don't pick this one. Just for the sake of our sanities. Right, anyway, final one. Robin Pakalen with Girls Like You. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's this one. Yeah, this one's actually not a bad beat. It's like a sort of early 1990s mixing with a few modern ones. But this little ow bit, I'm not so sure. Otherwise, it's definitely a listenable song, and they get the tone right from the verse to the chorus. It's sort of a little bit quieter the verse, and it's a bit more doo-doo. I don't know, it just feels like a very, Justin Bieber kind of vibe. That's how I see it. Not a bad thing. I must admit, I do like the transitions between the two instrumental parts of the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. This is very good. Very well done. In terms of the song lyrics, it's stuff we've already heard before, but yeah, I'm not keen on that Aru bit. But the fact in the chorus, it's sort of like slowly, and then da-da-da-da-da-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da-da-dee-dee. Yeah, again, that's stuff we've heard before, but for some reason this one works. All about that sound. I don't know. For some reason, it starts off well and then sort of slowly goes downhill for me a little bit. Especially the end part where it sort of slows down. For me, it's not consistent enough. It doesn't keep the interest going. I don't know why. Well, that about us for this particular video and all of these 7 songs reacting to, well, the UMK Finnish National Final. Just going to put my headphones down. And if you need a gentle reminder of what my top 7 particularly is, then go check out in the annotations over there. But otherwise, that is all I'm going to say in regards to these particular songs. But never mind what I think, as always. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see your particular winner here, your particular flop? And who do you think will go on to represent Finland at this year's Eurovision Song Contest? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, you also know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button for good measure. And of course, ring the bell again and find out about my latest videos. Catch you again in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.